Let me say this to the hip hop community, and I'm gonna say this to my brother Fat Joe in respect, because somebody sent me a clip of Fat Joe last night. I like Fat Joe. We ain't got no issues. Fat Joe, your rap name is Joey Crack, right? Your rap name is Joey Crack, right? What that crack part hitting for? Your rap name is Joey Crack. Respectfully, big boy, you my brother. Why you call yourself Joey Crack? Is that not glamorization of drug dealing? That's all I want to know. Now, you a real successful brother. You done did your thing. I'm proud of you, Fat Joe. We ain't got no problem. But your rap name is Joey Crack. Your rap name is Joey Crack. So when you say Joey Crack, are you not talking about crack cocaine? You was the dope boy at one time, right? You was the dope boy in the Bronx. Boogie down. Shout out to my boogie down Bronx Africans. You was the dope boy. And then you climbed up out of that lifestyle, right? Respect to you, and I salute to you. You climbed up out of that situation, my big brother Fat Joe. So if you climbed up out that situation, brother, and you no longer have to sell crack, risk your life or your freedom to sell crack, if you no longer have to sell that crack, you should no longer be calling yourself Joey Crack. That's all I'm saying, my brother. I don't want y'all rappers to be disingenuous about the role you play in the proliferation of neighborhood dysfunction. I don't want y'all to be disingenuous about the fact that you influence and you motivate and you inspire young black fatherless children to engage in criminal behavior. Please, let's be honest if we're going to have this conversation. And me and my brother Joey Crack, we can have this conversation, or we don't have to have the conversation. But nonetheless, brother, I don't want us to be disingenuous as we have this 50 years of hip hop dialogue. Because I heard one rapper say, you know, he raps about crime so children won't commit the crime. No disrespect, my brother. That's a bunch of bullshit. No disrespect, my brother. That's a bunch of bullshit. You are not rapping about crime so children don't commit crime, because you are not rapping about crime in a deplorable way. You are not rapping about crime in a analytical way. You are not rapping about crime in a critical way. You are rapping about crime in a glorified way. You are rapping about crime in a magnified way. You are rapping about crime in a glamorous way. You are not rapping about crime in a critical way. So we can't be dishonest. I just want y'all to be honest and say, listen, this is what we do, and we don't care how it impacts black folks. Because guess what? You are not alone. Gangster rappers are not alone. Gangster rappers are not alone in neglecting the black community. The black church does it every Sunday. The black church does it every Sunday. We give the black church $3 billion nationally every Sunday. Excuse me, $3 million. We give the black church $3 million nationally every Sunday. $3 million. Collectively, all 50 states, we give the black church $3 million every Sunday. No schools, no banks, no hospitals, no supermarkets, no distribution, no manufacturing, no employment at all. So the gangster rappers are not the only ones to blame. I blame all the black bourgeoisies. And by the way, gangster rappers, I know y'all think y'all in the hood and y'all might still be playing the hood, but y'all are members of the black bourgeoisie. I don't care if your pants sag. You are a part of the Negro aristocracy. I don't care if you smoke weed. You are part of the Negro aristocracy. I don't care if you wear Timberlands, Jordans, Air Force Ones. You are part of the Negro aristocracy. I don't care if you come into the hood to get your weed. Gangster rappers are members of the black bourgeoisie. Let's just keep it real. Because, see, they still dress like they in the ghetto, but they no longer in the ghetto. Nor do they care about the ghetto. So let me just make this clear right now. Gangster rappers are members of the black bourgeoisie. You Negroes are selfish elites. You are part of the gatekeeping elite of the black aristocracy. I don't care how you dress. I don't care how you talk. Okay? That's just the image you project. You Negroes live in white neighborhoods. Y'all send y'all kids to white schools. You shop at white stores. Ain't nothing black about you except the way you present yourself. Gangster rappers are members of the black bourgeoisie. It might not be everybody. If what I say don't apply, let it fly. If what I say don't apply, let it fly. I only mention my brother Fat Joe because I happen to like Fat Joe. You feel me? Fat Joe all right with me. I'm cool with Fat Joe. We never met, but he all right with me. That's why I mentioned Fat Joe. Not to blow him up, but to challenge my brother to think a little bit deeper. Because when he ran off his list of things that rappers do, I didn't hear a single institution except Puffy School. And that ain't Puffy School because charter schools are government funded. Government. Let me say that again. Charter schools are government funded. So you talking about Puffy School is beautiful. I'm glad it's a beautiful school, brother. But that's government funded. That's not ours. That's the government's. Now, let me close this out. Let me close this out. It's the pastors and the rappers. See, the problem with the hip hop community, you guys want to be the untouchables of the black community. That's the problem with the hip hop community. Y'all want to be the rainbow gang type. Y'all don't want nobody to be able to criticize y'all. That's where the gangster rap. Y'all believe y'all beyond criticism. I don't know who the hell told y'all that, but the gangster rappers, the hip hop community, they think they are beyond accountability. You're not beyond accountability. You will never be beyond accountability. So y'all can stop all that. Because some people say that they belong to the hip hop community, but they don't participate in the black community. That don't make no damn sense. The black community gave birth to hip hop. What do you mean you belong to the hip hop community, but you don't belong to the black community? You want to be accountable to hip hop, but you don't want to be accountable to black people. Anybody talking like that need to be put on the island and left there. See, we need to buy us an island. We need an island for Negroes, a Negro island where we could banish Negroes who are no longer productive to the black community. And I'm not just talking about rappers. I'm talking about politicians, black politicians. Where's the Congressional Black Caucus? Where is the Congressional? Some of y'all went to the Congressional Black Caucus Conference in D.C. Some of y'all went to the Congressional Black Caucus in D.C. Some of y'all went to the Congressional Black Caucus Conference in Washington, D.C. a couple weeks ago. Can somebody give me a report from the Congressional Black Caucus Conference? If you went to the Congressional Black Caucus Conference a couple weeks ago, can somebody please give me an update? Text me. Send me a voice memo, an email, a Facebook inbox. Did they discuss anything relevant for black folks? Did they discuss anything relevant for black folks? Yeah, the cobalt crisis in the Congo. I'm with you. The coltan, cobalt, titanium, cobalt. They got our children slaving so they can get that cobalt, that coltan for the iPhones. For the iPhones, Apple, Mac, some other companies. Childhood slavery in the Congo. And what we out doing today right now? What we out doing today? Buying all the junk that is sold by the oppressor who enslaves African children in the Congo who get paid less than $1 a day. Our African brothers and sisters in the Congo who get paid less than $1 a day to mine the cobalt. To mine the cobalt so they can make the coltan that go into the cell phones, in the video games, in the iPads, in the tablets. Yes. But y'all worried about the Middle East. Y'all worried about the Middle East. They got Tens of thousands of African children slaving in the cobalt mines of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Tens of thousands of African youth, maybe even hundreds of thousands of African youth slaving in the cobalt mines of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, making less than $1 a day because your son wants an iPhone for Christmas. Your daughter wants an iPad for Christmas. So our little brothers and sisters in the Congo is over there slaving. Shout out to everybody who does not renew their iPhone or cell phone until they need a new one. Not because they want a new one, but because they need a new one. Shout out to all my Africans who still got the iPhone 1. Shout out to all my Africans who still got the Android 2. Shout out to all my Africans who still got the iPhone 3. Shout out to all my Africans who still got the Android 4. If you still got your old iPhone, I salute you. If you still got your old Android, I salute you. If you still got your old 2005 flip phone, I salute you. If you still got your old 2010 flip phone, I salute you, brothers and sisters. I salute you. You are a hero. You are a hero. All of y'all who use the old phones, you ain't got a smartphone, you still using the old phone, I salute you. Because every time we go out there and buy all these damn phones, our children in the Congo, our African babies in the Congo have to go into the dangerous cobalt mines and dig deeper and dig deeper and dig deeper for more cobalt so your child can have an iPhone for Christmas. Where is the Pan-Africanism? Where is the global African solidarity? Where is the universal African liberty? That's right. Go back to your old phone, brothers and sisters. I'm not turning these in until they die. I'm not turning these in until they die. I'm not turning these in until they die. Shout out to everybody still driving a old beat up car. That's right. Shout out to everybody still driving a old beat up cars. That's right, brothers and sisters. You still driving your old beat up cars? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Because when you don't buy into this American capitalism, this parasitic, exploitative American capitalism, I want you to know you are helping to save our children in the Congo by not buying the stuff that they are forced to mine the cobalt and the titanium for, and the diamonds for. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Shout out to everybody with an old car and an old phone. And black man, let me say this to you. I'm talking to all my black brothers out there. I'm talking to all my unapologetically African anti-bunny hopping brothers right now. I'm talking to all my unapologetically African anti-bunny hop brothers right now. If you dating a sister and she got a problem with your old car, she got a problem with your old clothes, she got a problem with your old phone, send her ass home in a Uber. Since she want a fancy car, get her a Uber Mercedes. Get her a Uber XL. Send her ass home in an upgraded Uber ride. Send her ass home in an upgraded Lyft ride. That's what you do. We ain't got time to be wasting money because women want to look luxurious. We are at war. We ain't got time for no materialistic sisters. Somebody sent me a clip the other day. If your woman got a problem with the clothes you wear and the car you drive and the phone you use, send her ass home in a Uber. Send her ass home in a Lyft. We ain't got time for no materialistic black women who want to live a white woman's lifestyle. We got to build institutions. We got to save our children. We got to build businesses for these babies. We got to push back against the power structure of this country. Somebody sent me a video yesterday. Black women complaining that their boyfriend took them to a Cheesecake factory. He took you to the Cheesecake factory and you got a problem with going to the Cheesecake factory. Really? Really? Because y'all should have went to a black restaurant, but I understand. They not everywhere. You should have went to a black restaurant, but I understand. They not everywhere. You should have went to a black restaurant, but I understand. They not everywhere. But you complaining that a brother took you to Cheesecake Factory? Ain't nothing. That's a decent restaurant. He could have pulled up at McDonald's. He could have pulled up at the Chinese Stop and Go and got you a small rice and gravy with 3 fries. Shrimp fried rat or shrimp fried cat or shrimp fried skunk or shrimp fried rabbit. He could have got you some shrimp fried dog at the Stop and Go. the Chinese bodega. He could have took you there and got you a shrimp fried dog, a shrimp fried wolf. That's what he could have done. But he took you to Cheesecake Factory and you said that's not good enough for you. Brothers, if you out here wasting your money on a materialistic queen, what you should be doing, black sister, is asking him, can y'all put y'all money together and go into business together? And even if the relationship don't work, y'all can still go into business together. That's what y'all supposed to be talking about. How can we build for the community? What can we do for the community? How can we impact the community? How can we use our disposable income for the community? And she wants to complain that she went to the Cheesecake Factory? Oh, no, sir. Let me know when you're ready for me, King. I'm gonna hang up.
All right. I'm good right now.
Okay. And if you notice on them steps right there, we got a rail on one, but not the other.
Right here.
Yeah, the one up against the school wall, I think somebody took that off. You see it? Yes, sir. You want some, he could have got you some shrimp fried rat. Some shrimp fried raccoons, some shrimp fried skunks, some shrimp fried stray dog. That's what he could have got you. I will never date a materialistic woman. I don't mind if she like a few nice things. I don't mind if she want to look nice. But all that, I got to have expensive labels on and all. No, I am not attracted to that type of woman. I can't stand a materialistic female. Brothers, don't get sucked into that. Brothers, respect the queens, treat them with respect, treat them like the goddesses that they are, but don't go broke in order to protect her image. Don't go broke in order to protect her image. The next time a woman tells you you're not spending enough money on the dates or you're not spending enough money on her, tell her we should be investing in yourself, not in your body. We're supposed to be investing in your mind, not how you look. We're supposed to be investing in your life, not in what you, not the restaurant we go to or the clothes we wear or the car we drive. We got to get over that, Africans. I wish a woman would go live and complain that I took her to this restaurant or that restaurant. You got men out here who won't take your ass nowhere. You got men out here that won't take your ass nowhere. Somebody said there's nothing wrong with the finer things in life. Here you go distracting from the point that I'm making, just like a Negro. Just like a Negro. It's nothing wrong with the finer things in life. That's just an excuse for you not to do better. It's nothing wrong with the finer things in life. That's just an excuse for you not to do better. It's nothing wrong with the finer things in life. That's just another excuse for your lazy black ass to not have to do a little better. See, you don't want to be accountable. Nobody wants to be accountable to the collective, not the rappers, not the pastors, not the politicians, not the fraternities, the sororities, the Masons, community organizations, or regular everyday Negroes. Nobody wants to improve themselves for the people. Nobody wants to improve themselves for the people. Now, as far as the Jamie Foxx lawsuit and the Puffy and Cassie lawsuit and the Marcellus Wiley lawsuit and the Mayor Eric Adams lawsuit, the statute of limitations on accusations, the statute of limitations on sexual accusations is running out. The statute of limitations on sexual accusations is running out. It's running out. It's running out. And so sisters are trying to get as much money as they can get. And I want to say this to my black queens. Black women are more raped, trafficked, and abused than any woman in America. My African sisters are more raped, trafficked, and abused physically, sexually, and emotionally than any woman in America. So I would never dismiss, insult, make a mockery of, or trivialize the pain of the African woman. I would never do that to my American African sisters. I wouldn't do it to my European African sisters. I wouldn't do it to my continental African sisters. I wouldn't do it to my Caribbean, Central, or South American African sisters, my Australian African sisters, my Canadian African sisters. I will not trivialize abuse and sex abuse against black women. But you're not going to tell me it took you 30 years for you to come forward. You're not going to tell me it took you 30 years. You're not going to tell me it took you 30 years. You got abused at 19. And you coming back right before your retirement. I'm not buying it, sisters. I'm sorry. You got abused at 19, but you ain't telling until you're 50 years old. I'm sorry. I can't buy it. King Kong.